lately a lot of people have been asking me about my shoes. Hey there, Rod Buckton here. How you doing? Lately I've had a swag of people ask me about my shoes. So I thought it's time to talk about the best pair of joggers I've ever owned. Over the years, if you're like me, you've probably owned a stack of joggers. In the past, I've owned road running shoes, a whole range of different joggers. If I go back a few years, this was my jogger of choice. My first serious off-road shoe, and this was a great shoe. And as you can see, this has taken a bit of a beating. This is years old. This could be 15, 20 years old, this shoe. And it's been through everything. Mud, water, rain, sand, you name it. The sole's still holding up, haven't been glued, haven't been repaired, still doing its thing. But I've always had problems with my legs and my feet. I thought this type of jogger with a supportive sole and heel would do the trick. But over the years, as you can see, I've tried a whole range of different shoes of this type, and I've had to resort to orthotics. I'm an overpronator, so I needed to get a bit more arch support for my foot. I've had leg problems, calf problems, knee problems, all these things happening, all because of the way my legs are structured, my hips, my back, all that sort of stuff. And so been working through that stuff for years and years. It's been a little bit frustrating, but it got to a point where I thought these were going to be me forever. With orthotics, even with orthotics, they caused me a few problems. I've had some in the past that have been too high on the instep, and I've had blisters on my arch, and they've caused me a world of pain. At the end of the day, I just want to get out, I just want to run, I just want to do my thing when I get a chance, when I get the time. Really frustrating, really frustrating. It wasn't until I did a bit of reading the last couple of years and I come across minimal shoes. And these have been around for a while. This brand VIBRAM first started back when a mountaineer was using pieces of rubber, actual old tyres, cut up to make better soles for mountain climbing. So that was back in the 1930s. So the VIBRAM brand around for a long while, and I came across these shoes. First I thought, are they going to be any good? They're not cheap, they're over $200, and so it's a pretty expensive test just to have a crack, just to see how it all goes. In the past, I know I've read some reviews where, and I think there might have been some court cases even, where people have taken VIBRAM, the manufacturer of this shoe, to court because of problems that the shoes have caused their feet and their legs and things like that. And they are different. They are not like our normal stiff-soled shoe that we used to, that we've been wearing for a long time. Read a few reviews, some good reviews, there's some not so good reviews, and I went through all those, but I was keen to give it a shot, keen to try something a little bit different. And why? This style of shoe helps to get your feet, your legs, back to the natural way in which our feet and legs were always meant to work. Your foot and your leg relies on the support given from that sole, and hence you're dependent on what that sole does for your leg and your foot. These get right back to the natural way in which your leg, your feet are meant to work, and it takes a bit of time. Matter of fact, it takes a long time for your feet, your legs, to get used to them. For the first 6 months or so, all I did was wear these around the house, nothing more, just to get used to your feet, your legs, working the way that they were meant to without relying on a heavy sole. Big change, massive change. As you can see, they're super flexible. This particular model, really thin sole, and so it is just like walking and then running, just like doing something barefoot, except you've got a bit of protection on the bottom of your foot. The upper, over the top, is a super thin material, so they breathe really well. They are super light, incredible. And what I find and how it feels when you're using these, when you're walking or when you're running, jogging, it feels super light, super free, and that is the best way that I can describe them. I love these shoes, and I've worn them for probably 12 months or so. The sole is just starting to wear a bit thin there now, so I thought, okay, what else is out? My big complaint was how much the bottom of my foot did tend to hurt with rough surface, rough rocks, rough gravel, that type of thing. With a super thin sole, you do feel the rocks push through, point through, and stab the bottom of your foot. Not all that good. So I went to this particular one, the VIBRAM V2.0. As you can see, very similar shoe between the both minimal shoes, very similar in design, but this one in particular, a little bit thicker sole. As you can see, a bit more aggressive tread, a little bit thicker sole, still super flexy as this one, super comfortable, still gives you the same light, free feel as this other model, but that extra protection. I've worn these outside, out in the rain, in mud, in gravel, in rocks. That extra bit of protection there just makes all the difference. It's a breeze. These shoes are so enjoyable to wear. I wear them everywhere. I wear them casually, day to day. I wear them when I'm coaching, visiting clients. Obviously, wear them walking, running, that type of thing. They are the greatest shoes. A lot of people ask me about the toes. Do my toes actually go into the sockets? They certainly do. Your toes go all the way to the end. It's just like a glove for your foot. It does take a little bit of getting used to, just to get your toes into the sockets. You've got to line your toes up to get them in there. Otherwise, you have two toes in one pocket, you've got to take them off, put them back on again. Bit of fiddling around, but they are great shoes. Some people don't like them, and it's not their thing, and that's all okay, because they're not meant for everyone. They're different. They're really different. But I think you just need to give it time. You need to give yourself time. You need to give your body time to adjust to wearing these, and let your legs, your feet work as they were meant to work, and as they have been working for millions of years. So be patient. Give yourself time. I really rate these. These are awesome shoes. I'll be wearing these for years to come. No problem whatsoever. Another small problem I had was wearing these. I was wearing them all the time, and they're a really snug fit. Understandably, normal socks don't work, can't work. Your toes go into each socket individually, and so a normal sock wouldn't suit. So I wore them barefoot straight into these as they are. Over time though, my feet became really sweaty, and these shoes super sweaty. Not good at all. And I used to wash them in the washing machine every couple of weeks or so, hang them out in the clothesline to dry. All good, no worries. Couldn't really get rid of the smell, so I thought, not the greatest. So what other options are there? Came across socks especially made for these type of shoes, made by True Fit. As you can see, socks that have toes in them, same as the shoes, so your toes go in each of the sockets, similar to a glove or a mitt if you like. And then wearing the socks inside the shoes eliminates all the sweat problems, any chafing problems you might get, that sort of thing, all good. Keep in mind though, the fit of these shoes is super snug. When you buy them, it is very tight. So with a sock, keep in mind the sizing. You don't have to go up a half a size or a size, whatever, but just keep that in mind as well. They do stretch a little over time, just with wear and tear, as usually happens with most shoes. So if you're looking for a new shoe, something new, something a little bit different, you've heard a bit about these. I know it's expensive. This pair, $229, it's a lot of money. It is a lot of money for a test. And You want to hope it works, otherwise throw them away, big loss. You can get other shoes that are similar to this, like sports stores and things like that. The build quality is not quite as good, and the fit is not quite as good as well. These are super snug. They fit your foot like a glove would fit your hand. So really snug, really comfortable. Check them out. Great trail shoe, great walking shoe. Can't speak more highly of them. So that's it, my review of VIBRAM V-TRAIL V2 joggers, the greatest joggers. I can't tell you how much I love these shoes. Check them out next time you're going for a new pair of joggers. Have a great day.